man dug up an ancient bow from the desert, but he only touched it. The power of the bow backfired on him, because the bow could only be handled by someone with power of a heavenly god. It turns out that in ancient times, due to a mutiny, there was a great war between the gods. The owner of the bow had to fight the enemy. He could only use his strongest arrow. Unexpectedly, the power of the explosion destroyed the entire world. The humans who survived, they could only live on the barren land. The only thing left behind was the pyramid city that stood in the desert. But to get there, you have to pay a high price. Some began to kill and pillage, and even sold their daughters. But what they didn't know, that life inside wasn't as good as they thought, because the people who rule here is a great sorcerer who survived the war between the gods. In order to make himself immortal, he injected his genes into a pregnant woman. Before the baby was born, he used high technology to extract the baby's essence, and then injected it into his own body. With the essence of the fetus, the sorcerer has survived for thousands of years. After the fetus has been sucked out of her womb, the pregnant woman will be mercilessly thrown into an incinerator and burned to ashes. In order for her body to remain immortal, the shaman will search for a new host every 100 years. Legend has it that within 1,000 years, a supreme god will be reincarnated on earth. But he searched for thousands of years and came up empty-handed, because as soon as a pregnant woman reaches her 6th month of pregnancy, the fetus will die. What she didn't know was that a woman was already beyond her 6th month of pregnancy. The woman was also certain that her child was the reincarnation of a god. In order not to be extracted, she had to keep it a secret. But to her surprise, her best friend discovered her secret. She begged her to keep her secret, but her best friend betrayed her with a single glance.